want some, get some, bad enough, take some.
Alive and awake. Welcome to episode 35. Arrive alive at 35. I'm FANGIN the Bang with Gangrel. I'm surprised this guy's back in the studio, Raymond. I don't know what you did or what's going on here or what he has on you. What dirt, what seedy thing or darkness he holds upon and over your head, a crown of thorns there. I don't know. But you got Sparkles back in the studios, Jordan, and then Anna Diaz is filling in for the Miss Kit Kat today. She's had some craziness going on where she lives or something. The whole ceiling caved in on the bathroom, and unfortunately she couldn't get in here today. Because I'm glad she's safe. Everybody's safe there, but I'll be seeing her. I'll be seeing her tomorrow because today's today's the 1st. So tomorrow is 2/22, and I'm not talking about the senior special at IHOP. Tomorrow I'm off the market. Not that I was ever on the market, but like
you were never on the market.
Not in the last 4 years.
Oh, fair enough. Okay.
Not the last 4 years. Before that, I was like the special of the day everywhere. Like, give me the special. Yeah, he's $3.99 in mine. $3.99 in mine. But yeah, no more now. Now I'm just a picture in the window. Woo! You can look at it. You go in there and get something else. But cool. But episode 35 and. Great to have you back. Well, I'm lying, Jordan. It's not great to have you back. Right. But Anna, it is great to have you back and everything. And it's not going to be a super long podcast today, but I guess we'll get over. Did I wrestle this weekend? Did I even wrestle this weekend? No, we did shows. So CCW had shows. We did tryouts this weekend. That's right. We had open tryouts. And we actually awarded 3 people the scholarships, 2 dudes and one girl. The one dude, 6'3", speaks Persian or Farsi. He's Persian, speaks Farsi. He's an actor, good looking, athletic. So he's on his good journey. And another dude I call Aquaman. Some people call him Hook because I didn't know who Hook was. Apparently it's Taz's son in AEW, Hook. Yeah. Because he came in with a backpack on. The kid's hair's all over the place or something. But I call him Aquaman because he said he was in the swim team. And I jokingly said, what, ballet? And he goes... Yes. Well, because I could tell, boy. I mean, I asked him if he was on the swim team originally, and then he said yes. And then I said, well, but I was just joking. But his shoulders, he had a really wide, like a Greg Louganis, like diver stance. He's like really good. And he was like, I think he was 19. So yeah, so welcome him. Can't remember their names. One's Keon and the other one's, I don't want to say Peon. It's not Peon. Keon and for the life of me. I had it. Andrew? No, it's not Andrew. Maybe it is Andrew. It's something like that. But whatever. Welcome aboard. And then the ladies, the scholarship went to a Brazilian UFC fighter, chick.
Oh, she ended up getting it?
Yeah, nice. Like chick. I'm sorry. I don't mean chick, but girl, woman. She's a woman. She's not a girl. Literally, she did the tryouts and left to go do a fight. So I think she was UFC, but now she just does independent. I don't know, but she's definitely a MMA mixed martial artist, Brazilian. Scares me. I'm pretty sure she could take me. I'm not gonna mess with her. She's not quite as tall as Cyborg, but she's
jacked.
She's jacked.
She's pretty jacked. Okay.
Jacked, athletic, fast, and really respectful. Whenever they're very respectful, I worry because that means that they have discipline and they will destroy. All right, but hello, Anna. How are you? Not to cut Jordan off, but we'll talk right around him.
I'm not not really, no.
You remember him, right?
A little bit.
Sparkles?
Mm-hmm. Sparkles,
always had an excuse, came in with his knees wrapped. Oh, my knees.
Yeah,
and,
a little bit.
Something. Yeah. I think you used to call him Dave Navarro.
Yes.
You called me Navarro.
Yes.
But he's not now. Now
I don't see it, though. I never saw it. That he
Anybody out there?
I don't get it either, honestly.
Right?
No, but I was totally wrong as I look at you this morning. You're more like the Night Stalker out of California.
Oh, my God.
He looks like the Night Stalker. You didn't see the Night Stalker. You see the thing I was watching when you came in, the Night Stalker thing?
No, but you told me about it, and it doesn't sound.
I've done some comparisons before, but Nights. Oh my God! Wow.
Yeah, you do give me serial killer vibes. You give me.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, that's
the only thing killed was his career after not knowing who Luna was. Did you figure that out yet? Well, I don't know what career. I don't even know what you want to call career, but did you ever figure out who Luna was?
I saw a few of her stuff on YouTube, and honestly, I apologize for not knowing who she is. I mean, how can I call myself a wrestling fan if I don't know, everything, apparently? But again, at the same time, I grew up watching just like the PG era, and I watched more of the Ruthless Aggression era more than anything else. I cared more for Lita, Trish Stratus, Stable, China. You know, I never saw Luna's stuff, unfortunately.
There's nothing to say to ignorance.
No, but you know what? Like,
but that wasn't even sincere.
But it matters that like you watch some of her stuff now, and like now you know.
Oh, all right, what did you watch? What match did you watch?
Not a lot. It was mainly just like it was just bits and clips, you know.
Oh, bits and clips, not matches now. Now it's bits and clips. What bits and clips did you watch?
I wish I could tell you. It was more like it was just like scrolling.
Right.
Okay, like
back
what
to
else is going on?
What's going on? You see sparkles there. You see that the chair is red for a reason. It's
yeah, the hot sauce.
Hot sauce.
I said hot spot.
Hot spot. Hot spot. Yeah, you got a hot spot, all right, on your brain over there. Like it's affecting everything. But you decided to say, "Welcome back, Jordan." It's all right. I didn't know who you were either, so it's all good.
It's okay. It's all right.
It's all right. Did you know who he was?
After the Dave Navarro comment, yes, I did. I remembered,
okay.
yeah.
But it doesn't look like Dave Navarro anymore.
No, I think Mom said that it looks like Dave Navarro, but I really don't.
Your mom also said, "Where is Kid Cadet? You desperately need Kid Cadet back." And then I said, "Well, Anna's coming in." She goes, "Oh, okay, cool."
Yeah, I'm no Kid Cadet, but you know, I do try. So.
Well, I mean, the point is you're not this guy.
Very true. I'm not. I hope I'm not.
Somebody wrote in on the comments, man, Gangrel's being addicted to this guy. They go, it has to be Jordan's friend. Or Jordan's alias. I think there's only one. About 40 people destroyed you. Like,
you know how many people threaten to physically assault you?
I mean, it's no fun when you're being the one who's liked. So, you know, I would much rather, you know, just be the one who's being poked fun at. So it's all good.
More exciting that way.
Yeah.
A little bit. But don't come after me, though.
You're going to end up in Wynwood again, getting drunk. And your car's going to get destroyed. And you're going to have another excuse in life. Everybody wants a participation trophy nowadays, but nobody wants to participate.
Nah, I'm okay with the trophy. I don't need one. I'm okay.
All right, Anna, what's going on with you before we get moving on to this Rumble? Because I actually, it's not going to be the longest of the podcast because I actually got to pick people up from the airport and
why do you
get married tomorrow.
Yeah, I was about to say, why you have to pick people up from the airport?
Getting married.
So wedding eve or something?
Hey, this is the last time they're going to see Gangrel not being married
as a single man.
Yeah. Whoa.
Getting off the market, off Tinder. Gotta delete all those dating apps.
Off Tinder or Tinder?
What?
He's on Tinder. I'm on Tinder.
There's more than one. Wait. There's more than one.
There's
Tinder.
Tinder.
No,
hold on. We don't want to get into a whole world of Tinder. I wouldn't be on Tinder technically. Maybe if I was being experimental, but I'm not. So I'm not on Tinder.
Tinder with an I.
No, wait. Tinder's for
Tinder.
Oh, Grindr. I'm thinking of Grindr.
Grindr.
Never mind. He's on Grindr.
I didn't say Grindr.
I'm on Bumble.
How many are there?
I don't know.
There's a few.
I was never on any of them. So whatever. Just.
Well,
wow.
sure. I gotcha. Yeah.
Wow. You got a big wink about over there.
What? No, I had
literally like when I was in.
I had something in my eye. I'm sorry.
When I was in LA, I'm not gonna mention some people I know that were on these things and different apps. It wasn't me. I signed up for 5 minutes, literally, and it took my stuff down. I was like, I was terrified. I didn't know what to think. I know these people, like blah 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 blah. I took it out because I had no issue going in and meeting somebody. I could just walk into a bar and meet somebody. It wasn't like I was trying to marry anybody, you know.
Oh, you have
I wasn't trying to meet your mom. I was training you at the rest of school.
Yeah.
I was trying to train you and met her.
Well, you have a presence about you that is just like it's like when that's that bad. It's like, hey, I want to talk to that guy. I want to know a little more. So you don't need it.
True.
As far as I know.
Serial killer presence though, like this guy to the right.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd go like if I was in a bar, like I wouldn't go up and talk to this guy.
Look, in Jordan's defense, you have a killer instinct, not a serial killer, but you have that third eye. Yeah, you're capable of killing somebody really quick.
It's an angry third eye.
He's the type that'll kill you with his hands. Like, he doesn't need.
I'm a lover, not a fighter.
See, that's the ones. Those are the ones. All
right, so what's going on new in your world before you're moving on, and we'll get to Jordan.
New in my world, not
nothing's new in his world. You only watch bits and pieces.
I mean, not much. Haven't been in the ring in a while.
Why is that?
Got a job, I should say.
Yeah, you lost your passion for wrestling, or
no, not necessarily. Just life gets in the way sometimes. Got to make more time for it.
You gotta live life, not let life live you.
Very, very true. I'm struggling with finding the balance for it, but
it's a balance.
Eventually, I will become more experienced and find it. So
I think that's why I've always just wrestled. I couldn't find the balance, so I just I'm all in 24/7. Want some, get some bad enough, I'm gonna take some. So that's why I think I've always stuck with wrestling because I don't think I haven't punched. Honestly don't since I was 17 or 18 think I've ever had to answer to a job where I had to punch in and punch out and all that stuff. So now I'll be 53 in like 2 weeks. So I got a birthday coming up and getting to be an old man. I don't know if I can start punching the clock. I have a job offer I got to seriously consider. If I do, it'll I won't have time for anything because it's 40 hours there. And then I'm still going to be running a wrestling school and still wrestling on weekends. I don't even know when I'll be able to do the podcast. And I'll never sleep. I never sleep now and have time.
It's crazy. It's very different.
So I get the balance thing and I get trying to figure it out. And I respect that. Good luck on that. I'm there if you need to talk. Hey, all right. So you, Sparks, what have you done since I saw you last weekend, Sparkles?
Working, taking care of my niece, helping out my brother with a baby shower that's coming up. I'm happy for that.
Your brothers had a baby?
Yeah, they're having a baby. Yeah, they're
your brother and who? Another dude?
My brother and his my brother and his girl.
I don't know. You said brother's baby shower. Usually is wife's baby shower or something.
That's true.
I don't know. I gotta look.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. I mean, adopted or whatever, or paid somebody to carry.
Do they know the gender?
Yeah, it's a little boy.
Okay, there you go. Yeah.
So I'm gonna have a niece and a nephew. I'm really excited about that one.
So we won't be seeing you no more because you already used. Oh, my niece had to drop her school. My niece I couldn't wrestle. Now it's gonna be my niece and my nephew.
She takes up a lot of my time. Anytime my sister gives me the call
over there.
No, anytime my sister gives me the call, I'm right there. I'll help out. I love the kid to death.
You excited to have a boy in the family now?
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a lot of fun. My brother and I keep talking about it a lot. All the things that we're gonna do, watch anime and all these other things. So we're really excited about it. Cool. I know I am.
Change of
you gonna watch porn, anime? What? Not the
not
that.
All right. Hopefully you watched the Royal Rumble in your free time. Diaz, did you watch it?
I did. I almost fell asleep at the end, but I did watch it.
I don't blame you.
It was way past my bedtime.
Was it almost midnight or 11? When did
it? It ended at midnight.
No, it was well over at midnight.
Okay,
these things are going on even longer.
Okay.
I don't. Point being, it was very long.
All right, so I missed. So maybe two of you can help me. So let's run through it. I missed the first couple of matches possibly because I was doing the Avi Green's green room. I don't know if you ever seen that, the green room where out of 64 competitors, they keep getting eliminated between movie people, wrestlers, different actors, and writers and screens. So I made it to the Sweet 16. I made it through 3 brackets. I'm down to the top 16 in that. Nice. So I don't know how to explain it to you, but you can check it out, Avi's green room. But you go up against writers from Lionsgate. I was in a triple threat against Tugboat. You even know what Tugboat is?
Tugboat, no.
Love it.
That's pretty cool.
I'm here to entertain you.
All right, yeah, but whatever. But I'm doing well in it. I'm not trying. I'm not even good at it, but somehow I ended up sweeping the last brackets and I swept through this bracket. So I'm in the Sweet 16. So I missed the first part. The bottom line is check that out if you guys want at Avi's Green Room. But I missed the first
match, first couple.
Yeah, first couple. So break it down. What was the first match?
Well, first match, as I remember, was Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns.
Yes. That was first match right out the gate,
which ended pretty maybe controversial for a first match type thing. It was a good match though. I enjoyed it.
Controversial as a count out because he had a submission on, but he held the rope, wouldn't let it go, and then he beat him to death with a chair.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Okay. I saw the clips of that on Raw this morning. Yeah. Did anybody watch Raw this morning? Last night?
That
I saw Raw last night.
Oh, you saw it or you watched it?
I watched it.
Okay.
I watched it.
There's a difference. I saw it or watched it.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, what'd you guys think of the match? Or what'd you think of the match? You saw it.
So, I mean, going into the match.
I just noticed Raymond had a microphone over there. What's going on? He put his hoodie up. No, I didn't see him. I thought he was just throwing hand signals, but I got my sunglasses on. It's a dark studio. I don't know. I think I'm a vampire or something. I think I can see in the dark, but we really just feel in the dark. But yeah. I felt the wave of a wand, and I saw it was a microphone. You got something to say over there before he goes on?
No, I'll let him go.
Okay.
Sure.
Positive.
Well, I mean, right out the gate, I thought it was great. You know, the fact that that I never like it when the champion comes out first, especially in a big match when it's like, you know, you have Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins. But, you know, I come to realize that anytime the champion comes out first, it's usually because the entrance and the story, you know, to keep it going. Like when Seth Rollins came out in his old Shield gear and going down the with the fans, you know, going down the ramp, I thought that was really cool. I remember just like jumping out on my seat, like holy shit, like this is gonna be something, you know.
Yeah.
One thing that I learned in the asylum was that anytime you're in a match, you're there to tell a story, and they definitely told it. They brought it. There's a lot of history between Roman and Seth, and it just felt like they were not just going through the motion, but
they told the story, or production told the story.
They told the story.
Production in the ring. They told the story. No, production told the story.
You did say that because with the whole, even from the entrance, Gangrel's right. Production
because they're probably showing montage what happened before, blah blah blah. Then he came out in the Shield thing, came through the crowd like what he used to do.
It definitely helped.
Blah blah blah. But did they tell a story in the ring? The company told the story, but did they tell a story in the ring, or did the match just kick off the rails? Just a beating. I didn't see it.
I don't think it was a beating. I think it was more of like a.
Towards the end, it was a beating.
Well, towards the end, yeah, you have to build to something. But I think it was more like a back and forth, like.
They were just really familiar with one another.
Exactly.
You know?
I think it was more of a back and forth type of deal. Like Seth gets a little something, and then it's like, yeah, I don't think so. Roman takes over, and then we're just gonna kill each other at the end, and then I'm gonna beat you to death with the chair. So
yeah, I just liked how, you know, like Seth, he had an answer for everything that Roman had to deliver. You know, and every single time Roman and Seth meet each other in the match, Seth always comes out on top.
Said too.
Me or him?
Commentary said that too, didn't he? And I didn't see it, but I saw clips. I heard it in commentary. Right?
Hey, but what I did notice is this is what WWE always does. They set up a storyline by months or years before it happens. So that's why they allowed Seth Rollins to win without Roman losing on his back. So
did they set it up, or did things just go right and never get to it? And then they go, oh wait, hey, we did this. Let's come back around.
You have you have a story in a year or two from now, there will be a WrestleMania match with these two.
COVID.
Yeah, because
again. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, because nobody really. There was no really.
So you both liked it. You enjoyed it. Thumbs up or thumbs down?
Thumbs up.
No.
It was in the middle. Yeah. What's up?
Yeah, it's more.
Are your fingers bent? Which way?
No, it's more towards the up. I'm not gonna go all the way up though.
You're not a giant Roman Reigns fan. Right?
No, I do not. Yeah, not
about
a fan.
Seth freaking Rollins.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched him and Kevin Owens. They're trying to do. Seems like they're doing a lot more comedy in WWE lately. Like the banter between Kevin Owens and Seth Rollins, and then on Raw,
it is funny.
Then Brock in the opening segment on Raw, he's funny.
Yeah,
I think I might like the new Brock Lesnar.
The country,
without a manager, Brock. Just him on his own. They like built it up now. Okay, Brock, go be. Maybe that's who he really is. Maybe he's a funny guy like that. Maybe that's who he really just is.
More digestible.
Some flannel wearing, cowboy hat wearing, and
supposedly
that was that ET whatever thing, small energy, whatever.
Hey, but a good point that you just made. It's notable because all the big guys that are in the title picture right now are heels. Roman's a heel. Bobby is somewhat of a heel. I don't think they could have had Brock also being a heel, and they're all in that same title picture shot. So they had to make someone of a babyface.
That's a good point too. Yeah, I get that.
Well, did I say did I say last week? I said Bobby Lashley's going to win, right?
Yep.
Yeah, you did.
And then I backpedaled a little bit and said, oh, maybe they put Brock, but I'm a Bobby Lashley guy, so I wanted Bobby Lashley. But if you think about Bobby, so if you go to that match, that wasn't the second match, was it?
No, that was the fourth match.
That was the fourth match. Well, I mean, all right. So, since being I brung it up, like a lot of people go, why did I think Bobby Lashley won? My first thoughts out of the gate. And as I was watching it, and I think I said it at the house when we were watching it, right? Because I came out of the thing and we were watching it. Because nobody thinks, like, he's got Brock Lesnar there. Who's going to beat Brock Lesnar? Bobby Lashley is believable in any kind of way that he could possibly beat Brock Lesnar.
Absolutely.
But every other wrestler on the card has a chance of beating Bobby Lashley. So if you put the belt on Bobby Lashley, you can have more competitive matches with other people. So I don't know where they're going to go with the Elimination Chamber, because now it's Brock and there, Seth Rollins. They're all like dropping in the same Elimination Chamber match. But in a sense, is Bobby's a champion. not Sparkles, but like even if MVP was wrestling or Seth Rollins, you all believe that they got a chance of beating Bobby Lashley, but you don't really believe that they could beat Brock Lesnar, but you believe Bobby Lashley could beat Brock Lesnar. But then they did it in a way where Roman Reigns came out and speared him and kept that heat going, even though just whatever. That storyline going. They're keeping it all mixed up, but I actually think they did a good job of what they're doing and how they're doing it. Where they're going with it, I don't know. So I'm curious, and it's got me wanting to watch.
I know where they're going.
Of course you do, Raymond.
I've got a theory also.
Goldberg. They didn't finish that storyline.
Oh my god.
He's still under contract, and they're going to use him for Bobby versus Goldberg at WrestleMania. Brock Lesnar already has an opponent for WrestleMania, so that's how I see it.
Yeah, but that was already settled.
But
it was never
he wants to
settled.
put a title versus title match. Brock Lesnar says
He said to get hype, but it's not going to happen.
I kind of don't want that to happen either. You know, unifying the belts, I feel like never works out.
What was the second match?
The women's Royal Rumble. That was the second. Yeah,
I came in the midway through that. No, I came in midway through.
Yeah.
I missed Ivory, which I'm really bummed about.
Ivory was my pick too.
I missed Ivory. Oh, you picked her number? That's the number.
Yeah,
one?
that was one of
Ivory.
the numbers.
You know whose number I had in the men's?
I heard you had
Bro
Sami
Riddle.
Zayn.
I had
You had Bro Riddle too?
Yeah, Riddle. I had Riddle. Yeah, Matt Riddle. But whatever. So we're in the women's rumble.
Yeah.
So I missed Ivory. I missed the first part of the women's rumble, but I did see. And then now you're seeing where they're going. I told you she's no superhero. She's a villain, sneak attacking. She come out, poor Molly Holly with a cape on, had her little pixie hair, and peeping out, Molly Holly, one of the nicest persons in the world. And then, here you go, the almost something hero,
Nikki ASH.
Yeah. She comes in and just attacks her from behind too and starts beating her up. So you see where that was going.
She looked creepier than usual too. Like she had a look about her.
Nikki?
A little bit.
Because she was getting her shit in. She's trying to look evil, like a villain. But go ahead. I missed the first half, so you guys can tell me the first half.
No, go ahead. I mean, it was to me. I liked it better than the men's. So and not because I'm a woman.
I think I did too. From what I saw of it.
It was just more. It was more entertaining. A lot more surprises.
Sloppy,
I just liked it more.
Sloppy eliminations, but
a little bit, yeah.
But more surprises, more. It was more upbeat, more
exciting.
I kind of wanted to see more from those who were coming back. Like when Melina came back, that was just a quick elimination. You know, I remember watching Melina, and I remember like her being so cool in Eminem, but she lasted like what was it, 30, 45 seconds in the match with Sasha Banks.
You talking about the rapper Eminem?
Yeah.
Or did you say Eminem?
Eminem.
Say their names.
John Morrison, Joy Mercury.
Well,
at the time, Johnny Nitro.
But I could see from a business standpoint why not, because why build or make her look strong if she's a one-off? And it makes her current superstars look like weak.
I think they could have done maybe a little more, like a couple more seconds, even like a minute or two. But you don't.
Who's this, Melina?
Yeah.
No, any of the older women wrestlers.
Well, Michelle McCool got some time in. You know.
Yeah, like just a little something.
Well, no, last year they let them do more time. They got more stuff in, like Victoria and all them and stuff like that. But this year you got to keep it short. You got other people to highlight. Plus, you wanted to highlight Lita in the end. Build up to so you don't want to take away from some people. You
also got Mickie James in there for a while.
I feel like Mickie James.
That was a surprise. TNA,
the Impact Wrestling Women's Champion. I felt like that was the biggest surprise.
They advertised it,
and they gave her theme song too, Hardcore Country. I was like, because for years WWE has expressed that they'll never do business with other wrestling companies. So that was a big shocker.
They've done business with Impact a lot.
Lately now.
It was definitely a good rub for TNA though. Definitely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Definitely good for TNA. All right, it's going.
Want to talk the men's Royal
Rumble?
No.
You finished the women's off.
I mean, that was all I got.
Look, dang, Ronda Rousey?
Oh, yeah.
We don't really need to talk about that. Not a fan.
Ronda, I mean, why is she even back?
Because she's the baddest woman on the planet.
Thank you.
Is she though?
Yes.
Is she though?
She's... All right. The only one in there, I don't know that I'd rather seen her going toe to toe with Rhea Ripley, but
that would have been good.
That would have been a pretty cool match. Or Shayna Baszler. maybe build a
And
little storyline out of that.
that would've
Whatever
been a
her name is,
badass
Shayna,
confrontation
right? Shayna
right
or
there.
Shayna?
Shayna.
I'm more a fan of
Shayna.
Shayna Baszler than I am
Yeah.
Ronda Rousey.
Bottom line, I'm not angry with it. I think she was still under contract, right, or something. I don't know. So
Yeah.
you gotta get your money out of these people. They can't just sit home. They gotta work. She just had a baby, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
coming back after that,
Looked
I
great,
wasn't a big
too.
fan of the outfit. It just looked like you could go buy it at any store or
True.
whatever. But speaking of outfits, Anna, all I heard you do was say you didn't like the women's outfits in the
I
Rumble.
really-
Let's get a women's point of view. I was sitting here.
I really didn't. So
What didn't you like? They were just
I
like,
don't-
all over the place, or
they were kind of all over the place.
somebody ate a bag of Skittles and barfed it up.
Yeah.
That's actually a pretty
Yes,
good
that
analogy.
is-
Yeah.
That is the perfect description. If I ate Skittles and just threw them up, it would look like the women's
their
Royal
outfits.
Rumble.
Love Lita, but I wasn't a big fan of Lita's outfit. I'm
No,
not sure what was
like,
going on there.
why?
Well, why? Because the same reason my outfits have changed through the years.
No,
Age,
I understand, but they were
physical appearances, but like, I mean,
a lot of them
But-
just weren't flattering, and the
maybe
colors.
maybe we're not as hip to the kip with the
Like it was almost like more of a
it's,
runway
hip to the
than a
hop as
wrestling
all the
match.
other. This might be new styles. They might be
that
like,
too. I mean, like Mom and I
might
watched.
be the new style generation.
Well, Mom and I watch Project Runway, and we'll see. Like,
That's a horrible show, you guys.
It's
put on.
so great.
I
I
come
highly
out there and
recommend
I'll have
it.
this Project Runway on.
No.
I'm like, why is this guy not wearing a shirt the whole show? This is one
No,
guy. This guy. He's got no shirt. And I'm like,
He's-
and he has a bandana. on.
Listen,
Like,
he's comfortable with himself. What's wrong with
Well, yeah, he has
that?
abs. I guess I'd probably not wear a shirt too if I had abs.
But, like-
I'd probably be on this show right now. Yeah, Royal Rumble needs an outfit. When you got
So-
abs like Johnny Nitro, baby.
So we're watching Project Runway, and like we'll see something go down, and we'll be like, "That is so hideous! It looks like a trash bag, oversized, and it is just terrible, right?" And everybody's like, "Oh my god, that was so fabulous! How this, that, and that?" And I'm like. We look at each other, we're in like our pajamas or something, and we're just like, we know absolutely nothing and are not hip to like fashion. So what do I know, really? So
Well, you got a Gangrel shirt on. You're pretty good with fashion.
Right,
I
okay.
want some, get
There
some,
you
bad
go.
enough, take some. Get you a little checkerboardy, vanny type of
I'm
jacket.
on point
there.
today. I'll give you that. But usually,
One of my
yeah,
hats you nicked from me.
I'm all right today.
All right, so you weren't a big fan of the fashions. Any particular one that stood out to you?
I know the Sasha Banks stood out to me, but I know that's like an anime thing.
Yeah,
So,
Sasha
like-
Banks coming out of Sailor Moon.
Yeah,
that was pretty cool.
that was an anime thing, so I
zombie?
didn't understand that.
Sailor Moon a zombie?
No, Sailor Moon, the Sailor Scouts.
Whatever, I don't know. All right, I'm sorry if I
Sailor
offended any.
Moon, Mercury, Mars. No?
Kid Cadet would know she was here.
Yeah, probably. I'm no Kid Cadet.
Kid
I'm
Cadet.
sorry.
No, I'm not either. I don't know this, but she would know that. That's her category. That's her spot. What else?
I don't know. I know one girl from NXT. I forgot her name, but her shorts and like it was all purple, and her shorts are just a
Probably
little.
the one you like too.
They were
Oh, purple. Wait,
they
are
were
you
just-
talking about what's her face? Naomi's friend.
That doesn't help me.
She
One of the Funkadactyls.
the Funkadactyls, right? Cameron.
Oh.
There we go.
Listen,
Oh my god, that was
don't get me started. One
Triggered.
You triggered. No, I did not like her gear, and it
No.
was showing way too much, which I'm sure you guys may appreciate. But
no, I didn't care for
when
it.
you have to keep on messing with it to cover, certain areas of your body,
Oh,
I don't
missed
think it's
this.
worth
Was she
it.
out early in the Rumble?
I think she was 16, 15.
Oh,
I don't-
I didn't
I
know.
don't
So it was later, yeah.
Was she the one who took the bump over and was trying to pull her stuff up?
A lot of them were. I couldn't tell
no.
you. One was like
Well, it's hard to have wardrobe.
Well, one was like-
and go
it
over
wa-
the top rope and all this other stuff. I mean,
one of them wasn't even like a sports bra that covers everything. One was like lingerie. It was a bra. And I'm like, all right, but if you're messing with it every 5
I'm
seconds,
sure it was reinforced. It was made special. It had to be.
Well, who did
That's
you
my
guys
take.
want to win? I wanted Michelle McCool. I think she should have won.
I wanted Bianca Belair to repeat twice.
Liv Morgan was my pick.
I got
McCool.
Liv
You sure
Morgan
it was
for
Liv
like
Morgan? I think you
when
said
we
something
picked when
else
we
last
picked
week.
like
Yeah,
because
it
we
was-
You
picked
said
them.
Liv Morgan? Yeah. All right. Oh, yeah, the white. All right.
Rhea Ripley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rhea Ripley.
I would have loved to see her win
Oh.
last year's Rumble.
I wouldn't have been
felt like
angry with either Bianca or Rhea Ripley, but I'm not upset with Ronda Rousey either. Like, it just gives you something more to watch. The other ones can recycle around, and they're under contracts too, and they'll come back up. Just like I said with the Miz, like Edge could go over because Miz, he came right back out on Raw and had his heat immediately. It didn't hurt Miz to lose to Edge and Beth, Maurice and Miz. It didn't hurt them at all because they're heels, so they'll bounce right back. And Miz is money, right? I'm telling you, Miz is money.
He's entertaining, but I've never been a Miz fan, honestly.
We can tell by your wardrobe.
I guess.
Maybe a little bit. Yeah, you're not up to date with the Miz's fashion.
Yeah,
if you can call that fashion.
I don't think Miz was a fan of you either, though. To be fair.
Yeah.
Maybe Maurice. Maybe.
Yeah. Before we go on to the next topic, just one quick question: like, why don't you guys like Ronda Rousey?
I love Ronda Rousey.
No, I mean these two.
Go on.
Overrated. I feel like shouldn't be in a ring. The fact that
you don't think
in
that
a
she was a
wrestling
champion?
in UFC, yeah, great. Baddest woman alive, badass fighter. She loses one fight in the octagon, packs it up.
You think Liv Morgan has more of a right to be in a ring than Ronda
Thank you.
Rousey?
But Liv Morgan,
what has Liv Morgan done outside of wrestling? Does she have any professional background? I'm a professional wrestler my whole life, so I could defend professional wrestling. But I'm asking you: you think Liv Morgan has more of a right than Ronda Rousey?
I guess speaking as a fan, if you grew up watching wrestling at a very young age and it's all you wanted to do, and that's what you're going for, then yes. But Ronda Rousey, taking nothing away from her accomplishments and her technique and her fighting skills, you know. She made it to the Olympics. She went into UFC. Like, that was her goal. And then, again, loses one fight.
Do you think
and
she
then
just shows up to wrestle and doesn't train? Do you know that she had a ring put in her backyard? And I know this for a fact because my friend set the ring up and took the ring down, Joey. And she trained for years straight. She was training all the time in her backyard for this. She's continuously training and flying into Stanford and training. Not necessarily for this Rumble, but for that prior run. Did you know that?
I mean, great if she wanted
a ring put in her backyard in California.
Can we put a ring in our backyard?
I've trained in a few rings in the backyard, but I don't think we can. We have to move.
Oh, okay. Keep me updated.
We're in Hollywood. I don't think we can get away with it in Hollywood.
I don't know. I honestly don't know why I'm not it's just, I don't know.
You just didn't like her. Even in UFC, you didn't like her. Before she even wrestled, you didn't like her. Because I would say, hey, Ronda Rousey, I don't like her. And you would watch all the fights and Strike Force and all that, but you never liked her even back then. You thought she was cocky, you said, or something.
I don't remember, to be honest. I think it was just a vibe she gave off.
Maybe,
yeah. I think it was just her presence. It's something about it. Like, I don't know.
I think we should be grateful that someone is coming to bring that much attention to this product and taking it serious. Like, I think we should be grateful that she's even.
And how do you know she was a wrestling fan? Why do you think her name's Ronda
Rowdy
Piper? Rowdy Piper. Yeah. Why do you think she's a fan of wrestling? You think, somebody was a fan. Like, she was a fan, but her mom was a jujitsu, so she did jujitsu or whatever, judo. So her mom was a judo champion, and so that's her family lineage. So you can't be a wrestler. Pro wrestler.
That's like super impressive. That
you tell Kim Shamrock that, you can't be a continental champion, Kim Shamrock. You don't deserve to be in wrestling, Kim Shamrock.
I guess
you even know who Ken Shamrock is. You know who Ken Shamrock is, but you don't.
I guess all I'm saying is,
what era did you watch? What era was Ken Shamrock in?
The Attitude Era.
Yeah, right. You said you didn't watch the Attitude Era, though.
I watched most of the Attitude Era.
Well, then
I watched Rock, Stone Cold, The Undertaker, Kane. That's what I watched.
Ken Shamrock now. Too, because you just said you watched Ken.
I know Ken Shamrock, and I've seen a few of the matches, but I'm not a fan. I'm just not a fan. At the time I liked big name marquee guys.
Give him an extra shovel, Raymond. He buried himself.
It's all right.
All right, so whatever. You don't like her because maybe it was a personality. She rubbed you one way. He believes that she just is coming in and stealing money and not was not passionate for wrestling and just doing it because she's gotten beat in UFC and has nothing else to do. I think I like her. I like the energy. I like something different. It's not permanent. It's temporary. All the other people can rotate back in their spots. They're all getting paid anyway. So just enjoy the ride, everybody, and the attention that it brings upon WWE, wrestling, sports entertainment in general. Women, positive stuff for women, positive women and vibe. So. I like Ronda Rousey, so that's where I'm at on that. So, all right, so we'll move on. We covered the women's. You didn't like the gear, this and that. But the women's Rumble, you both agree were better than the men's Rumble.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Excitement-wise.
Yeah.
Sloppy finish it, exit. Ronda's there was some miscues
Yes,
at the end on that. And I would like to see Bianca Belair win, but I'm all right with Rousey. So, all right, what was after that? So we got Brock and Bobby.
I don't remember the order.
No, after that was
Becky?
Becky and Dewdrop.
Okay, I thought she was gonna change the name back from Dewdrop. Like I find that so like. I mean,
is it even worth talking about?
Is it a name?
Well, it's a championship match. It's worth talking about.
Absolutely.
That was Bianca Belair's spot.
Was it?
That's a waste on Dewdrop. Like,
I don't know. We all just got really quiet. Okay.
Yeah.
So what? Hold on. So like, Ronda Rousey faces who? Becky Lynch now? Who does Ronda Rousey?
what's Lita?
She has
now?
to pick who?
No. Becky's gonna face Lita Elimination Chamber.
Elimination
Yeah?
Chamber.
Yeah, and it looks like Ronda is gonna make her announcement of who she's gonna face on Friday.
Probably gonna be Charlotte. She's going to SmackDown to announce it.
Well, because Charlotte and them, they had a thing. Too.
There definitely is unfinished business between all three women, but
Okay.
I guess I just don't want to repeat.
So we gotta wait till Elimination Chamber. All right, pointing. All right, so move on. So what? You don't want to talk about it? No, you weren't a fan
I'll
of that
talk
match?
about it. No, I wasn't a fan of the match. I wasn't a fan of the gear either. It's the gear.
The gold gear on her.
The gold gear, no. I don't like the one piece look. She needs to eat a burger too. We need to go.
Dewdrop?
No,
No.
dude.
No,
She needs to not eat a burger.
No,
Becky.
Becky. She,
Becky
like,
is very lean, but maybe that's just
She looks great.
she's just
Like,
super fit.
I think the
Super
gear
fit.
just made her look slimmer.
I think it was the gear. I think
Could
it was
be
the gear
too.
choice. I think it was that gold. I never seen gold look good on a white girl.
that's
No, I'm gonna be honest. I never seen gold gear look good on a white girl. Like
Is there a reason?
like Ruthie wears gold and it looks good on her.
It does,
Like,
yeah.
right. But she's black. Like it looks better on darker skin. The
Yeah.
gold. And like I just
I
never
could see
seen gold,
that.
especially a pale redheaded white girl. Like
You
Luna
know
wore
what?
gold once, and I was like, I'm not digging the gold. Like,
Okay.
like even if you're tan, it's just a tough color to pull off.
I could see that a little
What do you
bit.
think? Yeah. So
She looks-
so I think maybe that might have been part of it. She is really lean, but
No, she looks fantastic.
lean on TV. She might be doing acting. So like, if you look like,
Yeah.
if you watch like The Rock and all these people, John Cena, when they get away from wrestling and they're when they're doing acting roles, they lean down because the look is totally different than when you're in a wrestling ring.
Absolutely, yeah.
It's better to be lean in movie roles and TV in general. It's better to be lean
I
because you
can-
come across better than like blah.
Yeah, I mean, I can only imagine.
So-
But she let her through like a decent match.
I thought the match was rough in general because I thought Becky Lynch could probably lead her through a better match than that, but Dewdrop looked definitely gassed out, like tired.
You thought it was also a
Yeah.
timing thing, like
Like
the
mistiming, well, that leading her
chemistry.
through, but the timing thing may have came down to being tired. You know, like it's a lot of pressure, just to go out through. And I can say this because I've been there on pay-per-views and stuff like that, so I'm not talking out of my ass. You could blow up, be tired, and wind yourself like just from nerves before you ever go out.
Yes,
It's like so many different stages, tiers of layers of an onion being peeled back, like and levels of anxiety and pressure, pay per view. Maybe my job's on the line. Maybe they're letting people go. Am I going to be the next one to be let go? Is this finish a good enough finish, or am I going to make? There's so much that runs through your mind. Like it's not just like, hey, I'm going to go out there and have fun. It's not like that. Now, spot shows, random shows around the world, European tours. That's all fun. Let's go out there and have fun. If you miss something up, there's not like a million cameras zooming in, a million eyes at home watching. Go, you fucked up. Like
yeah.
Look at that. She's so tired and sloppy. Like,
And everybody's
so
gonna,
everybody's watching. You're being judged too, and then that's another level of psyche that's it's attacking your heart rate and your mind and your everything in your whole body. So, and you know that on just the small shows.
Absolutely.
Anything
yeah.
you go out. So throw a pay-per-view in there. The fact that you're probably gonna get fired from the best of your dream job of your life if something goes wrong. Whole world's gonna go like it's like it's a lie. Like they live with Roddy Piper. The glasses. You never seen They Live, have you? It's a good one.
No.
All right, it's a Roddy Piper.
I've seen
movie.
it now.
Yeah, like so. Well, he would see the aliens with the sunglasses on. He could see the aliens, that people are aliens. So we'd be sitting here. Nobody else, Raymond, wouldn't see it, but we'd be sitting there and he'd have his glasses on. He could see that he's an alien and you're not. He'd be like, and then the aliens would know he could see and something. They were trying to kill him and you're trying to kill the aliens or whatever. But They Live. It's a very old movie. It's Roddy Piper, probably the best movie Roddy Piper did. But, yeah, the nerves. So put that and that you're carrying you're not a small lady by no means. You're not petite.
Yeah.
So and then you're working somebody that's petite and has a lot of wind, so her timing faster, probably.
Yeah.
But you put all these nerves and all these energies and then that factor in and mix these all into the equations, and then you're going to get mistiming and issues like that, and feel like you're behind, you're trying to catch up, so now you're forcing the movement, square peg, round hole. A lot can go wrong. You got to be really, really comfortable in that ring to be successful now, and that means you got to have a lot of confidence. But it could have been a worse match. I just thought, my opinion, that I thought Becky could get her through a better match. It's not that I'm saying Doudrop's bad or anything like that. I'm just saying it's just the chemistry to everything and all the stuff going forward is probably a lot to take in, and it'll naturally have you blowed up before you ever go tired before you ever go out there. Yeah, that's all. That's it. But
well said.
Thank you, Raymond. I appreciate it.
What was the?
And then the Rumble. No, the Edge and Miz. No, that was after the Rumble.
The next one was the WWE title match, Lesnar and Lashley.
You called Bobby, right? That's what you called last time.
Even right before the show, I said Bobby.
Bobby guy.
But some nasty release German suplexes back and forth, and then
those were terrible. I mean, it started great. It was kind of like two bulls, just going at it, like them locking up from the start, and then it just went to like it felt like a who's stronger bout. With the constant German suplex over and over, but they were just so messy.
Well, they're both jacked, so they're gonna be like.
You mean messy wrestling? You think you take a 280-pound man, a 278-pound man, and you throw him like, how is it going to look if you grab a 278-pound guy and give him the suplex? You think you're going to get him over clean and
I guess because like they're two guys who are used to picking up very large weight, and like I can understand like one or two, very believable. But like every single one, where they're either landing on their shoulder or landing on their arm, it was just like
Sparks. It's not ballet, or you'd still be doing it.
Oh.
It's gonna look rough and messy.
I'm gonna give him the mic so he can drop it.
Ass men throwing each other over each other's head. They're grown folk. Jordan. Grown folks. Just my opinion.
Yeah, of course. Everybody has.
Granted, I saw a couple shoulder ones that look like ouch, but that's what I think they were going for.
Bobby did say one of them kind of knocked him out.
I mean. They were very aggressive.
It was the third one. I think you took the third.
It was like straight neck, like he really Lesnar like really tossed him. Like it was.
I think it's because he tossed Lesnar on his neck the first one.
That too. It was like the first one, but like.
And they're both, one's bleeding from his nose, one's bleeding from his lip, like from the tie.
I like that, though. I like that.
Yeah,
but remember, he had like stitches or something the week before, or something going on there, so he re-aggravated.
We talked about that.
They must have carried over a little something like from when they both did UFC. Come on.
Well, Brock always, the believability. They want to go for believability. Like he did even when Brock busted open. Who did he bust open with? Randy with that thing. Because they're not allowed to do that.
The cutting?
Yeah, I didn't like that.
Yeah, sparkles. But the elbows, look, this is viciousness. Two of them, they're legit athletes and they were fighters. They probably said, whatever, man, we'll go for it. You throw me, I'll throw you. We'll see who gets out better.
Absolutely. They both look great too. Like
I know I don't want to be in there getting thrown. I was perfectly good sitting at home going, oh damn. Oh damn. Double down. Yeah. You the man and you the man. And I am here with my plan. I'm gonna watch you two. I'm gonna stay safe at home.
I cannot agree more with that.
Yeah.
What was your take on the finish, Gangrel?
I was happy Lashley won. I'm a Bobby Lashley guy. I was happy he won, and I think it just sets things up. Where, I was talking about it earlier. Bobby's a more believable that he can be beaten champion by the rest of the roster, where most people think Bobby's the only one that can beat Bobby, maybe Roman, but Bobby could beat Lesnar, right? So then I don't know. Roman comes out and spears him. So I don't know what the beef, what all their stuff is. But
speared Lesnar?
I think it was double booking. You know what I mean by that?
Well, the chamber, this and that, yeah.
Like they led their beef with this, and then with him winning the Rumble. Like, so it's obvious he's going to challenge him.
Okay, I see you.
So that's how you kind of know.
It's storytelling, Raymond.
They double booked. They double booked it though. He didn't need to win the Rumble if Roman was gonna do that.
Well, they want to set up that he could say he has a belt. He got the elimination chamber. It's just keep you watching. You want to keep you watching.
Kept me watching.
Talk about him.
I think he had to. Hold on. maybe Brock wouldn't have been in the Rumble if they would have had some surprises, some forbidden doors, or free agents. I don't know that ever. Who even spread those rumors? Was it Kid? Who spread those rumors?
Meltzer.
You? Huh?
Oh, you mean on the show?
What about the free agency and the forbidden doors?
Yeah, it was Meltzer started.
Am I not informed about
he's
this?
He's an idiot, Meltzer. Yeah, you didn't probably watch it 2 weeks ago. They were talking about Meltzer's the one that said this. If you would have told me Meltzer put that from the get go, I'd have never talked about it. Because he's just trying to bring hype to AEW. Like, all right, like, whatever. But there was nothing. It wasn't my favorite, and I never thought I would say this. Yeah, and I thought the smartest guy in the Rumble was Bad Bunny. I never thought I would say that, but I, like when he came out, I went, come on, man. But then when I watched him work through it, he put some effort in there, and then he hang on to the ropes. Everything he did was legit believable, and he took some bumps. And Johnny Knoxville, I thought he separated his shoulder getting kicked off the apron. I was like, that's definitely a separated shoulder, but he's probably used to some jackass shit like that. So he probably just jumped up and like, take another Vicodin. I'm going to rehab with Steve-O. Yeah. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Like I know Steve-O's like clean and sober, but I don't know where Johnny Knoxville is in that light, but he probably needed something after that. Maybe some cocktails or something. I don't know. Well, I thought he just dove right on his shoulder off the apron. It's not a small drop. And then with the momentum of getting kicked by, who kicked him? Randy Orton, or who kicked him? Somebody kicked the shit out of him. I don't know. He all I saw him was he just like jammed that shoulder as he landed. So I hope he's all right. But that was like, wasn't a big fan of Johnny Knoxville in there. Like which were the guys? Not Private Party. That's AEW. The other guys, Street Profits, who they all copy each other. Like all these guys.
I like the Street Profits though.
Well, I just think
I kind of like.
They're a lot more entertaining than Private Party.
Prime Time.
No, the dude that raps the Accolade in AEW.
I know what you're talking about, but I don't know the name.
The Acclaimed.
I don't know.
I wrestled them on Indies, and they were doing that before. I believe the Street. I don't know. Maybe it's kind of close. I don't know, but now you got the same version, same kind of things.
Yeah.
But Street Profits remind me of this tag team that dress the same, do all that, and they were out of Vegas. Suge and his partner. I can't think of their names. Twilight knows them.
Yeah.
Well, he travels with them, but I'm trying to remember their names. But they were doing that way before the Street Profits. They come out like a boxer in the same kind of gear and the street gear, and they were like, it's just I think a lot of things get stolen from guys that are trying to come up in the Indies, and
they could probably be a little more original with it. I'd say, especially knowing that. But I do like them. So.
But nothing against the Street Profits. Whatever.
Yeah.
I wasn't going on a thing against the Street Profits or anything. But what I was gonna say is the one did a splash. Johnny like crunched his knees up, like maybe he thought he was gonna get hit in the huevos, the balls or something. I don't know what it was, but it was a last minute flinch, and I thought he probably killed the Street Profit with that, because when you're coming up there and you're expanded out, there's a lot of trust in both ways. And I think a natural instinct is to flinch, right, and bring your knees up, like so. And I think he was coming lower on him here, so when he brought the knees up, it was definitely like probably a knee. He could bruise a bone like that, get hit in the ball. It's all bad when somebody brings their knees up. So I saw a knee flinch, and I was like, and then but Knoxville, he was all right, but Street Profit jumped up. But when you have that much adrenaline, he probably didn't feel it until Monday morning, but on his way to Raw, like, son of a bitch, that damn Johnny Knoxville, but no, Bad Bunny, man, I liked. All you want. You look like a weak version of Bad Bunny over here.
I just really don't like Bad Bunny. I don't like his music. It's not my taste. It's not my taste, and like I can appreciate the fact that he's a wrestling fan, but I don't like him being there. That's just my own take on it.
Why?
I said he did well, and I think does he need to be in the Rumble? No, but I said he did well, and I think he worked smart in the Rumble.
Yeah, he did well. He did well in the ring. I mean, he definitely surprised me at Mania last year. I was like, oh, okay, wow.
You know what the difference between Bad Bunny and you?
He put in the work.
He's in the Rumble.
Yeah.
I'm not in the Rumble. You're not in the Rumble. We're sitting here acting like we know what the fuck we're talking about.
I
But
just-
we don't know what's going on. But Bad Bunny was in the Rumble. That's all I know. Right?
Yeah, and all to promote his
And he's
world
also
tour.
making mad money as a rapper out of Puerto Rico and everything else. So everybody knows Bad Bunny. I didn't even know who Bad Bunny was till he dove on Miz or somebody. Wasn't it Miz or who was it? Like
Dove on
was it
somebody.
Kevin Owens or Miz?
Miz and Morrison.
Miz, yeah.
Morrison was in there?
No,
Last year.
I was about to say. I
Last
was
year's
like,
run for Bad Bunny, WrestleMania, whatever it was. So. Yeah,
I mean, we're on the men's Rumble now. I guess we're off of Roman and.
I mean, we did skip the Grit versus It match. You know,
What is up with you and these Nick?
no, that's what they called it.
Yeah, they kept on
Edge
calling-
and
the Grit
Phoenix.
couple.
The Grit, the Grit
You
couple,
said
the It
Grit
couple.
versus It, like
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying we're skipping
the
it. That's
It
all I'm
couple
saying.
or the Grizz couple.
Grits.
Like Grizz?
Grit-
You say Grizz?
You said Grits.
Grizz works too. Grits and Grizz. They call me Gang Grizzle anyways. Gang so Grizz. They're
or
Grizz.
G.
Edge is grizzled.
Grits.
I'm sure.
All the years he put in, neck injury, came back, he tears his triceps. He's grizzled. He earned the Grizz factor.
Gang Grizz.
He's put enough years in to be grizzed. Edge Grizzle.
Well, I have to say, Gang Grizzle sounds a lot better.
Why?
It's just because you have the G already there.
I think I'm the founder of the Grizzle Club, so Gang Grizz.
I don't want to be
Yeah.
a member.
Yeah.
But
but that was I don't know. Speaking of wardrobe, like Maurice's outfit was her junk was eating it all.
Oh
up.
my
Like, I felt so bad because she had to keep pulling out of her crotch and her butt. Like first the crotch, then she go to the butt. Like
it was more
repeatedly.
up her
Like
butt.
so, I know you want
Yeah.
to look good and you're trying to come across. It's a very big moment, pay-per-views, and you're back in the limelight. But like, I think I'm gonna go with like, and maybe a lot of that's what some of the other girls did with the Skittle outfits is they went with safety and cover like Lita over my junk eating my gear, like because she did not like it wasn't like she's top heavy, but she's a curvy woman. She's good, like. But we saw a lot of her. Didn't need to see.
Yeah.
Well, I don't mind seeing it, but I don't think she'd want us to all see that. Like. I think that was a wardrobe
Malfunction.
I think it just wasn't fitting right.
Yeah, I mean, no, she.
Well,
she
you're a lady. You explain.
I am. No, she looks amazing.
Yeah,
and
beautiful.
But
there's pretty. It was red. Like
yeah, no, her gear was very nice.
He's always has such good robes and gear and stuff.
Right? Yeah. I know.
It's so good. He was on. He came on Raw. I see he had the red thing again.
Yeah.
Like, look at the.
No, he looks great too.
Like I like Mrs. Money.
Just
money.
yeah,
Yes.
no. If
Amazing
my
one.
gear is riding up my ass, which I hope it never does.
Well, it's one thing, but he was riding up there.
It's it's very
Yeah.
uncomfortable, and to like you're thinking about the match and like the next spot and stuff, and interacting with the fans, and that's the last thing you want to worry
See,
about.
I don't have any problem with gear riding up my yoo-hoo, but I have it falling down my belly. So I'm constantly pulling it up the other direction. So I know
Yeah.
what a psyche distraction that could be. To
Well,
your
also-
psyche, because you're like
Yeah.
you said, you're moving on. You know what you got to be in this spot at this time here. But at the same time, you go like, "Is my yoo-hoo showing?" And I'm going like, "Is my belly flopping?" You know, like,
Well-
so I'm trying to pull my gear up constantly, and it's a distraction to me.
Yeah.
Probably the fans and the match itself. Like it's
Well,
it's,
you
it's
also-
a tough thing. So I'm gonna go with comfort over
Mhm.
glam. That's just
You also could have had just as good gear and like maybe made like a little bigger or like cover more. Please cover more.
She was probably trying it on, and Miz says, "Yeah, baby, that looks good." But he wasn't thinking like, "Oh, damn, baby, the whole world thinks it's gonna like there was gonna
Function.
be, probably things do look good and feel good sometimes." And then you get out there in the ring and go. It's
Yeah.
hard to tell. So it could have been that situation where, it moves good. I think we're going to be okay. And then when you get out there and you're jumping up and off aprons, you're rolling and you're doing movesets, and then it starts riding, you start sweating, and things start creeping in places they shouldn't creep. And it's too late because you're in the middle of a pay-per-view. And it's live, all the way live. Even up the boogie, going to even up the job. You say.
The only thing I think the match was missing was an additional. It should have been a triple threat, multi-gender. You should have threw the Undertaker and Michelle McCool in there. So it should have been those three And I think that would have been a great match. But
So
Storyline up to that.
that's what I was
What?
gonna say.
No,
so
he's just throwing his on the.
he's throwing in a couple. Well, okay, I get what you mean, like throwing in a couple there, but where have they been?
He just wants the Undertaker in there.
yeah,
You
just want
just-
the Undertaker in there. Sorry,
That's it. He's just trying to plug the Undertaker.
my bad. You guys
He's on
can.
the video game. He's on the video game. I saw him
Here,
advertised on the video.
you can have
game.
your little triple threat in the video game.
It was a video game.
Damn, Jordan.
Man. All right, so main event. No, that's it. What?
Was
I can't
that
remember.
the-
My memory's short. So what was
That
the
wasn't
main?
the
event?
No, the main event was the men's Royal Rumble.
Got it.
That was
Okay.
it, and
Yeah.
that was who won.
Brock Lesnar.
Lesnar.
Oh, Brock came out right. 30
And
destroyed
then
everybody. Right.
there was something with Paul Heyman in there.
No, Paul Heyman was in the WWE
No,
title
that
match.
was the other match. He left
Oh.
when Roman
Yeah.
Reigns screwed him over, and then Paul's like sheepishly like.
That's definitely gonna
like
be
it was
fun.
like a giant setup the whole time. They set like Brock Lesnar up or something. But okay, cool. So thumbs up, thumbs down on the men's rumble.
Thumbs down.
Thumbs down.
Yeah.
Not all the way down, but
I'll never give anything a thumbs down that people put that much hard work into
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
Mm.
Work hard because it's not the talents. You can say it to WWE thumbs down, like, hey, I think you guys failed to produce that better, but not like I will never give the guys and the wrestlers and the women wrestlers anybody a thumb down. I know I'm asking you, I'm putting you on the spot.
yeah, no, of course.
The wrestlers
but-
themselves, I wouldn't do it unless they just did something off the reservation. Everything there is heavily produced and it's out of control. So now, if you go over to AEW, you can get them thumbs up, thumbs down because a lot of the wrestlers are producing their own shit and nobody's stopping them. So they deserve thumbs up and thumbs down if it's really bad or really good. They're,
True.
really great because they're more in the driver's seat over there. But WWE, they're totally produced to the max. They might have ideas like Edge can throw ideas in and stuff like that. He's got a lot of stroke, on a veteran,
course.
considered a veteran there. And Roman, I'm sure, and Paul Heyman and all them that like things. But as far as the Rumble itself, you can't really crap on them guys. There's 30 guys, and they're probably pretty much told what's going on in there. I don't think to your defense, probably none of them wanted Bad Bunny in there unless they were like kids and they were fans of him or something. But
True.
but he did a good job. That's what I'm saying for a guy that's not a wrestler and just a part-time flop in. Unlike Ronda Rousey, way more deserves to be in there than Bad Bunny. I'll just put it that way.
I agree with
Yeah.
that 100%.
All right,
Kofi
so-
had a moment in there too.
Yeah, that was
he
Or it
That was
was, or
pretty
it
good.
was
on the wall.
I think it was
Joe,
supposed to be a moment.
Well, he's
I
up.
mean-
They pushed him off, and it was supposed to look
Yeah.
like.
I think he was supposed to catch himself.
Yeah.
And then, but I don't know if he
No,
was.
I mean, I think they set it up. He did the Rumble before where he ever saved himself, but that was just his way out. His feet.
But that's his
touched,
thing.
he tried
Every year where he saves himself and he does something, like really like crazy and cool and extravagant, to save himself to go back into the ring. I think that was just like a light little botch right there, where he just missed his mark.
His feet.
It happens.
I kind of wonder like what it was actually supposed to be. I guess like jump back.
I think
the
he-
apron, right?
maybe like climb on the barricade and jump to the ring.
True.
That could have been it.
it. Maybe he was just eliminated.
My thing is this.
Yeah,
this
exactly.
just this just shows you how spoiled like wrestling fans are. Everyone was complaining about, oh, you botched. Everything you do it's like a pro and a con. Everything is not supposed to go through. Like the guy fell when his feet hit the ground. Like, but wrestling fans, we're so into it, we're calling it a botch versus him just being eliminated.
I think it's
like. Stop being so behind the scenes and enjoy it from a fan's perspective. Like,
It's
like, oh, he almost had it.
Rewind. It was like football. Like, oh no, feet were not in bounds or out of bounds. No, his feet touched.
see,
Eliminated.
that wasn't the conversation. It was, oh, he botched because he was
Wow.
supposed to.
That's how I looked at it. What the situation is, I have no idea. But
When-
that's just how I looked at it. So.
when you can actually jump that far and that high. And,
I was just amazed.
and
Break
exactly
his ribs.
and
Like,
almost catch yourself without touching any body parts to the floor, then you can
I was impressed
then
he
you
was
can
even
say it's
still
a botch.
breathing to keep his feet up. like after the fact.
No, but that's the stuff he does is
I would
crazy.
have destroyed myself trying to do that. I'd have destroyed myself. They'd have been carting me out. They'd have been the X would have been up. Like, just get this fat bastard out of here. He's done. He's done. Speaking of getting this fat bastard out of here, I'm thinking we're gonna Raymond. I'm gonna have to wrap it up today. I don't know if you had a Pandora's box or not.
Gotta go get TMD, right?
Yeah, I do actually. I don't have to. I just don't want to leave him hanging. Like,
Of course, yeah. 'Cause you're mijo.
he's my new home.
Sort of.
But I don't know how I'm gonna fit all. I didn't know he had a hillbilly in tow and his girl. I knew he had his girl.
He has an extra mijo.
Hillbilly's like the straight cat. Like,
So
he's
it's
just-
two mijos and a mija, right?
Two mijos and a mija. That's exactly. Dos mijas, una mija.
Así mismo.
Oh, he won't say it out loud.
Pero también.
All right, so that's episode
35.
35 with the Rumble review, Miss Anna Diaz and Jordan Sotomayor. Oh, I got it right. Squigmire off whatever it was.
Squidmire. Not a new nickname. It's not Sparkles anymore.
Sparkles and Diaz. Thank you. I guess we're gonna skip Pandora's box. Sorry, there's probably a lot of good questions in there, but everybody, thank you for episode 35. Want some?
Get some.
Bad enough.
Take some. Oh, Raymond, you got left out. You're too late. You're too slow, like your claim on the mic. There you go. Peace out, everybody.